Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff, and as always also published on Rumble. And today the Rumble stuff is still ongoing with the Void Passes re-upload series, so every day I will manage to upload one of those videos, and at the same time I will keep up with the Praise series also there. The only thing that I'm not uploading at the same time is the XCOM 2, mainly because of the syncing issues that I had before. So I will finish Void Busters, and after finish Void Busters, I will start uploading until it catches up here on YouTube, the XCOM 2 series. And again, I also publish everything from YouTube on the blogger post and also on Patreon for extra support. Not a lot of stuff happening here, but then again, we got kind of an update regarding the 4090 banned GPU stuff there on China. Of course, they managed before the ban entered officially to buy huge amounts, pallets and pallets of 4090s have been shown around here and there. And basically, a lot of those companies that bought in bulk, they basically are... instead of crypto mining, they are doing it for the AI stuff there. So they are basically dismantling the GPUs there, so basically removing the coolers, because it's usually they are huge amounts, sorry, the coolers are huge by themselves, and they're basically trying to install between 1 to 2 slots, like blower style coolers, because basically this is going to be used for AI purposes. This is not this might be one of the situations here, but I suppose that they are going to put it in server farm stuff there in a more packed way, I suppose, because it saves space and they can take advantage of that. And basically the kind of the same thing that happened with the mining stuff, the NVIDIA not NVIDIA, Chinese companies and all those guys, like with huge amounts of money, they were doing the same things for AI with the 4090s that they were able to acquire. Sorry about that. In the meantime, before this ban enters in place, entered in place. Sorry. Yeah. It was one of my guesses that this will happen, because when you that's why I said this in the long term will not help and will not. The only persons that they are getting a lot of money, it's NVIDIA and the AI partners, because they just dump basically all the inventory that they had in one place in a short amount of time. So they managed to get around and do a lot of money on that. And of course, the people that bought there now, they will manage to, at least in the medium term, take advantage of the processing power of the 4090s and start selling their services, or AI services. They will start to rent it, like the crypto mining stuff. Basically, it's how it happened. But yeah, it is what it is. This is basically what the 4090s were all about regarding the ban. People will always get a way of doing their own thing. It's impossible. It's an endless fight that to a certain degree nobody wins. A lot of people lose, especially some of the... Okay, it's a 4090, it's a Halo product by all accounts, but people that have saved the money or been saving the money to buy a 4090 to play everything 4K max and everything, and take advantage of in this case the ray tracing things and the path tracing. Now a lot of them will not be able to do so, because this is going for AI, and of course after all this basically melt the GPUs on AI workloads. I don't think I don't even know if in this case that they were going to be a lot of faulty GPUs after they're being used for AI things here. I'm not sure, but I will assume so. The same thing as crypto mining, because they are going to be working 24/7, like full max load, and especially not having the stock coolers. They will have like some weird coolers that probably are not the best ones, but yeah, they will make money, because there is also the caveat that they are selling the parts that they don't need. They are selling like in a market, like a used market, so people are buying like better coolers for example the 4080s or something like that. And for sure there will be afterwards some stuff on I don't know, eBay or similar services that they will demonstrate that they will try to demonstrate that they have a 4090 kind of cooler stuff there, and people will buy what they think is a 4090 and buy the price of a 4090, and then the board or the chip is a 4080. For sure this will happen. Give it a little bit more time and you'll see it happen. In the meantime, the people think they are doing an excellent deal or something like that, and of course it will be some scam. Continue with some drama here. We got I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce this. Casetify, what a weird name. A billion-dollar company is being sued by Dbrand and JerryRigEverything for blatantly ripping off case designs. I'm not sure if this is JerryRigEverything. I never saw any video of them. I heard the name somewhere in, I don't know, in YouTube videos, but I know Dbrand. I think I follow them on Twitter, I'm not sure. But I'm very aware for them, like a few years, that they have their kind of original marketing way of going about it. But it seems that this company, and I think they have like a YouTube channel, and basically they try to justify this, or try to not even apologize. They blatantly said that basically they stole the designs, they bought the cases, I suppose, and they just copy pasted. They try to iterate some of the most obvious things, like the brand on the cases and such, but I think they didn't do a good job at it, and they sell them as their own, which is basically in terms it's basically patent infringement in some cases, because I assume it's not only cell phones. Dbrand also does a lot of cover and sticker stuff for laptops also. I'm not I think they also do for like console for PS5 controllers and Xbox. I think they do also for that. I'm not sure, but I know they do the cell phones, iPads, and console skins and everything. They do a lot of those stuff, and if you blatantly stealing the design and selling as your own and not even doing a good job at it, trying to modify a little bit here and there, you're going to get sued, because you're basically a company and supposedly evaluated in $1 billion company. So we'll see how it goes, but it will take time, if not mistaken, because usually justice is a little bit slow on these things. But yeah, I hope everybody gets compensated, and these guys, by stalling it, pay the price that the law demands them to pay the price, whatever it is, like even if it is some prison time, it is what it is, it's the law. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Give it a few months and for sure we will have some update regarding this. And lastly, in terms of news, I'm going to leave you here with a video from Hardware Unboxed. I remember to do this one, this video in specific, which is the best gaming monitors of 2023. Again, this is the November update. Usually they go around and picking between price slots, but overall you get a good idea which kind of monitors to aim for depending on your need and the budget. I really like the way they go about reviewing their stuff, and I will leave the November update here. I will of course leave the link in the description. We are not going to watch and comment the video from them, but it's one of the guides that I used to buy the monitor that I currently have, the Gigabyte M28U. Excellent monitor, I cannot complain. Even though it's my 4K first 4K monitor, I had other monitors, 1440p, 1080p TN panels and IPS panels, and so far, and of course in shows, when you have like the showrooms to check the monitors, I think this is for what it costs, it's excellent. I don't have any issues, no ghosting issues, and I think there is a refresh on this one. I think it's the 27U, but it's a little bit more expensive. But yeah, I'll leave it for you to check out. It's a very comprehensive one. They go from 1440p, 4K, ultra wide, 1080p, HDR, and like the cheapest, but with the best possible hardware, or the most essential hardware that comes with that low price. I will leave a link of the video in the description. And I'm going to wrap up with some gaming deals. At this moment, for free now, we have Deliver Us Mars, which is the sequel for Deliver Us the Moon, or Deliver Us Moon. It seems an interesting one, because it's free. I already claim it. I might give it a go to see how it works, and maybe, I don't know, because I think it's an adventure game with some puzzling, from what I saw from the trailers, but I'm not sure. I will see what it looks like when I have time, for sure. I've been a little bit busy until the end of the year. I will bet, I'm betting that I'm going to be a little bit busy. But yeah, regarding Steam, winter, or no, not winter, this is the this is not the winter, it's the autumn sale, I think. Yeah, autumn sale still. We got the Banner Saga. I usually tell people to buy the Banner Saga trilogy. It's the free games with all the DLC, I think, or almost all the DLC. But you got here 2 bundles with the trilogy. The cheapest one has the free games. I don't think there is like extra content. I think that what it has is like soundtracks and other stuff. But yeah, it's very cheap, in the story that the decisions that you make throughout the games, they transfer to the sequels. So the decisions that you make on Banner Saga 1 will transfer, even if like characters died in combat or something like that, they will transfer for the second game, and also afterwards for the third game. Kind of similar to Mass Effect trilogy, what they did there. And it's turn-based RPG with where decisions count. It's a little bit tricky. It can be a little bit difficult here, but the story there and the lore that they put out in the world, it's pretty darn good here. We got also Doom from the reboot stuff, which is the Doom, and I think I put it, yeah, Doom Eternal. 80% off the first one, and the second one, they have like the standard edition and the deluxe edition. I think the deluxe edition has everything, like the Ancient Gods part 1 and 2, or whatever it is they do, but they also have like the Doom franchise. If you want to buy every Doom that has been launched, it's there if you want to try out there. We still got also Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, so this is the first one from this series. $8, 80% off. I think it's a pretty good one. And you got a bundle here for the Survivor also, but this is not on a deal at the moment. For costing 44, yeah, it's not on the deal, I think. At least I didn't find it on my wish list, the other one, in terms of deals. Yeah, similar. It seems pretty good. It's one of those that I will try in the meantime, but it's not like very important. But I will try it one day for sure. We got also Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, 75% off. Again, this is one of those very interesting to try out. Decima engine. This is a custom engine, the same one that is used for Death Stranding. Pretty interesting. At least the first game. The second one, I think it's kind of on par with the first one, but I'm not quite sure yet. Because I never played or even know the lore of the story. I kind of know what kind of combat that they're aiming for here, but yeah, the story I never saw anything regarding the story, but it got me curious to try out the game itself. We still have also Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, 75% off, so $15. I think the characters are more comic book inspired. And I think the story is pretty okay, and the interaction between characters and the combat, it's pretty good also. It's action adventure. It seems very positive reviews overall, so I think it's a good choice here. And finally for today we got the Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. You got a demo, which is always good in these cases, but this is one of those that I will be doing a gameplay series soon enough. I managed to get to claim the game in Epic Game Store like at least 1 year ago, if not mistaken. And they also have Miasma Chronicles. I'm not sure if it is on sale, this one, but if it is, eventually I will bring it up in the upcoming days here. But yeah, basically for today this is it. I will wrap up with the plug on my Patreon for extra support. The extra support at this moment in time will be for storage, for me to be able to get backups for the things that I do for my private clients, and of course some space for videos that I do for the channel. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So till then, Kunamy Master out.